this is Ken Follen welcoming you back to another episode of Windham Weekly, Thursday afternoons 4 to 5 on 1400 WILI and 95.3 FM. I am with my host, Mark Doyle. You might know him. He's my mushroom that we just bring in for the heck of it. And we got a very, very exciting show, timely show. We'll get to our guest in just a moment. We want to remind everyone, especially the friends of our guests, to call in today at 860-456-1400. Mark?
Ken, I'm happy to see you here today. I'm hoping you're going to participate a little bit more than you did in the past. So,
I was a little under the weather last week,
stay
but
present.
I'm still here. Unlike
stay
you.
present.
Yeah.
You've missed one now. You've kept out on one.
Right, Berta kick 'em. So anyway. Our guest tonight.
This is my 5 minutes.
So our guest tonight is none other than the Cupid from 2024, Berta Hernandez. Again, 456-1400, because I know a lot of her friends and family want to give her a call. We'd love to hear from you. Berta was crowned Cupid of 2024. A big, huge surprise, a big shock to her. And it couldn't have been a more deserving person in Windham who received that award. And we really appreciate the fact that she was here. Berta is known not only as Cupid, but we're going to delve into a lot of things. You know, if you ever see the truck, I'll say it in English, Berta will say it in Spanish. Her delicious Italian ice truck. Go ahead, Berta.
Sabroso coco helado. Ya todos saben por ahí lo que hay. So everybody know what's going on in the Sabroso coco helado truck.
Now see how quick I said it? Thanks, Berta, for taking a half hour on that one. Berta is also a proud employee of the Windham Public Schools as a para. She at the high school working with special needs children. She is in her 25th year. We're going to get into all these topics. In 1990, she came over from Mexico for her 35th anniversary this year, as becoming an American citizen. And on a personal note, she makes the best rice and pigeon peas. So you say that in Spanish. How you say it?
Arroz con gandules. Le encantó mi arroz con gandules. So yo creo que I think we're going to have a new customer for my rice and beans. It's not really rice and beans, it's arroz con gandules. Everybody knows that, so.
Just keep making it. Anyway, so and empanadillas for my son. He loves
and empanadillas, of course.
So, Berta, really welcome to the show. We're really happy to have you. This is your last day as Cupid. Tell us how the year has been. So last year you were surprised. Tell us how you were surprised at becoming Cupid and what followed the day after that.
It was a wonderful year, and it was a big surprise. Well, it's something that I never expect to get. I don't know. I know for one side who nominated me. That was my daughter, Valeria Hernandez. That she gave me in all this trouble. And another person from the school, from the Windham High School. But that was a wonderful surprise and an honor that I never think I deserve.
Well, obviously the community did think you deserve it. I personally think you deserve it. You're a wonderful person, generous, always helping kids at that school. I think that's huge.
She clearly was head and shoulders amongst all the other competition for that year.
Absolutely.
She was head and shoulders.
So
tell me, was it tough to fill those wings as the Cupid? Did you have any problems taking on the responsibilities?
Well, not really hard because I love people, and it's like my real world. I'm the kind of person that I'm looking for attention. And in here, I don't know.
We share that.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
You and I love attention.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like
Go ahead, Berta.
I'm always trying to do something and catch people's attention.
It's
and
like sitting next to two golden retrievers, I tell you.
So that was very good and a pleasure. And then we get together with my friend Angelo from Tony's. Mm-hmm. He's another crazy, lovely guy.
Very generous man.
Yes. So it was like something amazing. Something
So you were
amazing.
notified. So the school said to you, "Hey, we got a project for you at the senior center, right?"
Yes. Like a days before, we start making Valentine's card
For the elderly.
for the elderly. Yeah, and then that day they say, "Oh, you want to go and deliver it to them?" I say, "Yes, why not? Come on, let's do it." I was waiting, wearing my snow boots and an ugly sweater and everything. And I have another friend that she volunteered to go with me, supposedly volunteered because she was.
Oh, she was in on it.
Yeah. So we get there, and then I see all the celebration and everything red and all that beautiful setting. And then we started delivering the cars. And we went, that was James Flores and he's always there with his friends playing games and all that. So we went and started giving the cars to people. And then when they start calling people like, okay, we're going to announce who is the Cupid this year. And I went to that place, kind of like a little salon, and there was Miss Kavanagh in it. I say, oh.
Now, Miss Kavanagh, for those who don't know, is the high school principal.
Yes, the high school principal.
I
And
knew
then,
that, Ken.
Well, this is for other people, Mark.
Oh, okay.
Mushroom on the board.
No,
of
other
Ed. You should
people.
at least know
Other
that
people.
bit.
and
Other
then
people.
it was Mr. Prost.
A teacher and football coach and councilman in town.
Randy Prost there too. I said, what they doing in here? That's kind of weird, but maybe they usually come to this events every year. So they start to introduce all the event, and then I was with my phone, like always taking.
You're like a tourist. Always had your camera out, huh?
Yeah. So, and then we say, okay, let's gonna announce. And I turned around and I was getting Mr. Prost. I'm pretty sure that's him. I was like, I'm 100% that's him.
Yeah.
And then when
Sometimes he wears a mask, and you got confused.
No. She's thinking it was him going to be the Cupid.
that was thing.
Follow the
That was
conversation,
thing
Ken.
that he
Follow the conversation,
was
Ken.
the one they're
Bowl of
gonna.
rice to come out.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Is there a question in there, Ken?
no, go ahead. Keep going with your story.
So when they say my name, I was like, I went immediately. We're like,
Ken wanted to hit you in the
I
head,
was
too.
like, how in the world are they sure they are? You say my name, and everybody started like
Clapping for you.
clapping, and they say you need to come here, and I was like, and then they told me get your jacket, and then I was with my big jacket and everything. So I went there, and then some of the people gave me the welcome, and then Casey Rice in the radio and all that, and it was like I started to feel something in here, like, oh my gosh, something. I'm going to get something. I think I'm going to die in here.
Oh, please.
Because that was something that I never
expected it.
I never expected that.
Yeah.
Living 30 plus years in here, in this town, I was like, I know everybody get it. I know the people from the school get it before, Mr. Tirado, Mrs. Tirado. A lot of people, like, why me? Why? What I did to deserve this? I was like, and then when they start reading the thing, the birthday get here in 1990, and we start like building our story. We start with a grocery store, and then we start with the ice cream truck and all that. So then my work in the school, they always say, it took me a little bit of time, but to separate my house and the job. But when I'm in the school, I'm 100% in there. My body, my brain, everything is there.
And your heart. Your heart's there with the students.
Exactly.
That's for sure. Windham Public Schools is fortunate to have you there.
So
And those students and their parents, I hope
Well,
they
I-
appreciate that.
I love that. Some people don't. A lot of people say, I don't know how you do it. I don't have the patience to do it. I say, I just do it. It doesn't take a lot. You just have to see the little person, big person, whatever. They need you. You can help.
Well, like
Certainly
I
explain-
just
Yeah.
finished a book, and they were saying about teachers, and it works for parents as well. Every child needs a hero, and as a teacher, be that hero.
Yeah.
And I think you're one of them. I really do, because it's a calling to to whether you're in the classroom as the classroom teacher or the para who's just as important in guiding that child to the next step,
Yeah.
to the next step for success, so the Board of Ed can wave the flag and say our program's better.
Yes.
Go ahead, Dora.
Well, I'm just the fact that she, works with a special population lets me know how she's able to get along with you so well. But tell us about some of your experiences. I'm curious. How was your experience in marching in the parade, in the July 4th parade?
Oh, I love that. I love that. That was like,
Now, you weren't wearing a hot sweater that summer, were you, waving the flag and stuff?
no, they put me in somebody's car, and at the beginning I thought that was a good idea because I don't have to walk. But at the end I say, why I don't walk with Casey Rice? And they're saying, I was saying hi to everyone.
Casey Rice, why didn't you want to say the voice of Wyndham? That's who you
Well,
need to
whatever.
walk with.
So I gotta be walking.
She knows the voice of Windham wouldn't walk the mile.
So more people see me because a lot of people they have no.
Yep.
A lot of people they don't even know that was me in there.
Really?
Did your husband think of following you with the ice truck?
Say that again.
Did your husband? Why didn't he think of driving right behind you with the delicious
Ice cream truck.
Italian ice truck?
Because he always wait for me at the other end.
Yeah, but he could have been right behind you. I'll help you next time with the marketing. And
There we go. You and the mushroom,
Right.
we can do it
we
together.
can
Yeah,
do it
'cause
together.
now
I don't know
that
how much profit you'll have after I'm eating all that coconut flavored ice.
Now that you're an experienced Cupid, I think you get to march in the parade every year, so you can do it.
Yeah.
You can walk with this year's Cupid. And,
Matter of fact, I think Ken will actually be able to walk this year. You're going to get in shape for the mile walk, right, Ken?
we get in shape. I am ready to go anytime. Right, Bertha?
Right.
I eat healthy rice and pigeon peas
Exactly.
or condolos.
Gandules.
Yeah, you better believe it. What
That's
she
right.
said.
They give you a lot of power.
They do.
Your
I don't-
gandules is the
I have
best.
all of that stuff, and I feel like I could do it all.
Exactly.
Yep,
He's strong.
he stays up till 9 those nights because he's the energy he's got.
Well, you want to try?
Sure.
So next time I'm gonna make some for you too.
Excellent. That'll be great.
That
I
way
look
you
forward to
can
it.
well together with us.
Yeah, I look forward to it. I used to march in the parade with Wayno. We used to carry the banner. I'm sorry, not with Wayno. With Dennis O'Brien, we used to carry the banner in the front of the parade with Dennis for a number of years. So I'm familiar with the mile walk.
There we
Oh,
go.
are you really?
Yes, I am really.
Have
you been to the parade recently again?
Yes, I have.
When?
With my wife's family.
No, not
The
who.
largest contingent,
The
by
question
the way,
was-
the Haggerty family.
The question was when,
the
not who.
largest contingent,
Haggerty
120 members of
family.
the Haggerty family.
Right. Divided into what? 3 camps?
Anyway, so so that's great. So you did the parade, and I know you lit the lights, the Christmas tree
Yeah.
on Main Street. That was a big deal because you and Eldemiro Rios really got into it a little bit there.
Yep.
He wanted everything in Spanish, and you wanted to speak English.
Exactly. No, I say when we started that, I ask people, how do you gonna count? You want Spanish or English? People say Spanish, and then I start counting in English.
Yes, you did. I
And somebody
watched it.
say, wait, that is not Spanish, so we have to start all over. But it was a little bit nervous, but
You got through it.
I got through it. Yeah.
So tomorrow's the big day. They crown a new Cupid. You get to keep your medal and your plaques and all that stuff,
Yep.
and hold your head high. And you because you stay involved with this now.
Mm-hmm.
You'll always be a Cupid. Are you going to go to the ceremony?
Of course.
See,
Yes.
Obligations kept.
I already asked Miss Kavanagh for permission, and she said,
Oh, Miss Kavanaugh,
Excellent.
what a sweetheart.
Now,
Yep.
do you have some advice for the new Cupid? You're going to pass on when you pass on your bow and arrow?
well, I just say enjoy all you can, because it's something that they give it to people they really somehow they deserve.
Mm-hmm.
And I have no idea who is going to be. I wish I know.
No, it's a
But
big secret.
they keep it. I
It's a
bet
big
you
secret.
know who
No,
is
no,
gonna
they-
be.
No, we don't know.
It's,
No.
They don't, no. Even though I'm a proud member of the press corps here at WLI, they
What?
don't tell me
What?
nothing.
What?
So I got to watch it on TV sometime tomorrow and figure that out.
Why you don't go there and?
Because I have to work from my desk tomorrow at home. I have a 10 o'clock appointment.
Oh, okay.
So I'll have the TV going,
Oh.
and I'll keep my laptop going. Try to make believe I'm listening to the work when I'll watch it on TV.
Yeah. Yeah.
What time is the event tomorrow?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
Starts at 10?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Are you going to be there?
I don't think so.
No?
I have no
No, he wants his rice and peas.
Yeah, if you bring the rice up,
Well,
I'll be there.
if you go, I promise rice and beans. Other than that, I don't know.
Don't waste your time with this Board of Ed guy. We don't.
I
Need
could
that.
be there.
You don't need that in your life.
Just check my contract for.
I'll check your contract.
Make
I'll check
some
my schedule.
adjustments in there.
Yeah.
That 12% is still too much for me.
That's the government. That's not me. That's the government. We don't levy taxes. That's Ken's people.
So,
Oh, see?
well, no. I'm nothing to do with the government. I'm an
That's
honest
what he
private
say.
citizen. I'm a private citizen.
That's
just like
what
you.
he say. That's your people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
that's the
people.
way. This is how we. That's how he thinks of people who
You
aren't on the
people.
Board of Ed on the pedestal.
Yeah.
This is me and you. We sit in the same chair.
There we go.
We go to the same
Unbelievable.
church, same pew. That's right. That's the way it is. So you sell. Let's talk about the ice, delicious ice, Italian ice. When do you start cranking that truck up again?
Soon.
Soon,
Probably like at the end of March.
in March. And how many flavors do you have?
A lot. Coconut
Coconut's my favorite.
is a lot of people favorite. If we don't have coconut, they say.
Yeah.
So we have to have it all the
You
time.
always have to have coconut. You have mango,
Always.
right?
Yeah.
A lot of
Passion
tropical flavors.
fruit.
Yeah.
Tamarind, rainbow for the children. They love
Ooh, tangerine
rainbow.
I've not tried.
And pineapple lemon,
That sounds good too.
cherry mango. Sometimes we have a different flavors.
Yeah.
Plus,
And you're strictly ice. That's you don't get into the milk product, the dairy.
no.
No. And you go towards Rec Park, all the ballparks, and
All around town, to the parks, for the games. Some schools.
I know at the end of the year you do with the high school for the
Uh-huh.
teaching staff.
Yeah, with high school, Mansfield Middle School,
Very nice.
what is the other school? North Windham,
And how long have you been
Elementary
in
school.
the ice business?
like 20 years.
20 years. You got a commitment to everything. 25 years as a Windham Public School employee. You got the. How was that first year compared to now? Easy. Now it's easy. It was tough the first year.
Yeah, it was more difficult because I was like, to start something new is always difficult.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then language was
Language is
another
a hurdle that you
Yeah,
conquered.
yeah. So plus, you never know when you start in the school. They move you around the school wherever they need you.
Yeah.
And that's something that I don't like. I love my routine. I know where I'm going, who I'm going to see. It's like,
Okay, and the students and the teachers must like it if you're the regular para for them instead of being pushed all around.
yeah, because then I'm noticed a lot. It's like when they have a substitute teacher, they just say, oh, we have a substitute teacher. And they don't want to work. They don't want to do nothing.
The kids you're talking
It's,
about.
yeah. So, not all of them, right? But some, they say, oh, we have a substitute. They ask for a pass to go to the library or to do whatever. And it's like, to have a person, like the same person all the time, is better for them.
I would think so. It's like a driver who's making deliveries. You keep the same guy in the same route, he gets quicker, more effective, and he also builds a relationship with the customer.
Exactly.
That's what I don't know why the Board of Ed doesn't do that.
We do it. She's stable right now.
Are you stable right now there?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
She works.
I don't like to complain. I'm kind of
Right.
like easy going.
Just except for that 12%
Wow.
tax thing you want to complain.
Wow.
Yeah, that one, yeah.
You get
Thinking about my future, how much I gonna get?
Yeah,
It's
I
like,
know, of course. Everyone
But
worries about
whatever.
retirement.
Don't worry.
Unless you're on the
Whatever.
Board of Ed,
We
you
don't-
worry about retirement.
we don't
when
need-
you retire, Ken will start paying for the rice, so don't worry about it. He'll actually start paying you for the rice and beans instead
So-
of taking advantage of
We,
you.
we were talking earlier before Mark interrupted us. So you started in you stayed in Mexico till 1990. We determined you're from the west coast of Mexico.
yeah.
And your husband came from Baja on the other end, and he came all the way over to Connecticut because he had family. And then
No, he don't have family. He
Oh, he
just
doesn't?
came here.
he came
Yeah,
to
he
Connecticut
was.
for the heck of it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
He went before to another states, a lot of states to work, and then he decided to stay here.
Now, what did he do when he first came here?
I don't exactly remember how was his first job, but he started working like mushroom farms, egg
Okay,
farms,
gotcha. Yeah. Chip, yeah.
whatever
yeah.
they have. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
And you had met him prior, and then you followed him to Connecticut.
and before we used to work in the same place in Mexico.
Okay.
He remembered that. I don't remember that.
Your
I
husband
was in
remembers?
my old world, and he was like,
But he remembered you.
He was just
Yeah.
sitting across the
Just
table
because he
dreaming
knew
about.
one day you'd be Cupid, I bet.
Yeah, he was just dreaming of the day when you get
probably,
together.
yeah.
So you worked together in Mexico.
So-
He didn't remember you at all. You didn't remember him at all.
Nope. And his mother was my co-worker and my mom's friend and everything. We used to work together.
Mhm.
And he was working in there too, but I never paid attention to him.
But he obviously
How
was
rude
paying
is that,
attention.
right?
He was paying
It
attention to you,
reminds me
though.
of my wife.
Exactly.
I used to Google
we are,
her. She didn't pay attention
No,
to me
no,
either.
no. Exactly.
Yeah, sad.
So-
we're just alike. We like attention. Our spouses didn't give a damn about us. You know?
Yep.
Well, we didn't give, you know. However that
Either
went.
or. So when I was after that, I always like to work in stores in Mexico, and then I decided to put my little store. So I have
Now,
like,
where is your little store?
and here now it's closed because
Yeah, no, where was your little store?
in
In
Baja,
Mexico.
in Baja,
Oh,
in
in Baja,
Mexico.
okay.
Yeah,
Pay attention, Ken. Come on.
I thought
Stay
you had a little
with
store
us.
out here.
yeah, that was
She does.
after. But I used to have a store in there. I not to work for nobody, and then I opened my little grocery store. And Lupe's sister used to rent one of the rooms we have for rent. In Mexico, they rent rooms. No,
Lupe's your husband.
yeah, no apartments, yes, rooms.
Just rooms.
So she was renting in there. And then one day, Lupez write her a letter. That was like no phone calls before. Or you write letters. So he was asking her to find a beautiful girl, nice, good person to go and marry her.
Marry him.
And marry him, yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, I am not too beauty. I'm not too.
But you didn't know you were going to be Cupid
But
one day.
I'm gonna answer him. So I start answering him. I sent him a letter, and we just went back and forth. Letter 8 months. And one time, he appears in my door in the store
In Mexico.
in Mexico. He was like, I got the tickets. You going with me? I was like,
Holy smoke. 8 months of writing letters,
Wow.
be pen pals. He shows up at your door, comes back from America, goes to pick you up, and that's it. He was so sure he snagged you with his words that he had the flights to get back.
yeah. He got the 2 tickets and
Hell
come.
of a story.
I was like,
Precursor
really?
to being a Cupid. That's very romantic. So are you actually used to
That is a love story for Valentine's Day, people.
Right. You're used to the word-
1400 if you want to ask more.
All right,
I'm
you're
interested.
used to the word snag, though. Does kind of take some of the romance out of it, Ken.
I'm not a romantic guy,
It
ask
is.
my wife. It is what it is.
I think you are.
You think I am?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
please.
You
So
look like you are.
Tell us something else about. I know we talked about the parade and the Christmas lights. What other duties does a Cupid have? What else did you do during the year?
I don't think it depends. Probably you want to get involved in more things,
Yeah.
but I don't think that you have like responsibilities that you have to, because they don't told me like you have to do this and that.
Right.
Like,
Did you go to the chocolate fest? Were you part of that? Or?
yeah,
Yeah?
I just went to,
Okay.
like to see how it looks and all those lovely things for Valentine's. One of my favorite things of the year.
Yeah.
But responsibilities, because that was one of my questions. I said, now what? Now what I have to do?
Right.
It's like anything that I need to do. I say, no, you just keep doing what you're doing.
Okay.
So, and then when we did the parade, so I was in one of those, I think it was the South Windham fire trucks.
Mm-hmm.
And then right at the corner, the Vivo was there. And he carry me down because those big trucks.
Tom, what a gentleman you are.
Those big trucks, and so he bring me down, and my daughter was in there waiting for me, Miriam and Valeria, and so we stayed there looking at the other trucks and say which one we like better and all that until the parade finished, and then we went to light the tree, and then we take a lot of pictures and all that. And then after that, I don't went to the senior center because that was a Santa's Mrs. and Mrs., Mr. and Mrs.
You didn't want to break the couple up.
No.
No, they're in love, that couple.
Exactly. So I just wanted, I'm not going to be in the middle. You two guys, you got this. And then after that, I just went home. But
But you had fun this year. Again, it's a fun little thing for the community to do. To the person who's getting it, or the couple, sometimes it's a big honor.
Yeah.
So I want to get back to your story about love, because it's intriguing me.
You have to make a phone call so I can answer you.
Yeah, 456-1400. She's better than Mark. But anyway, so 8 months of writing letters. He shows up at your door. You say yes. You get on a plane with this guy who you worked with, but you really,
Yeah.
And next thing you know, you landed in Connecticut.
Well, after that, he went to my house, talked to my mom. My mom didn't want to talk to him. She said, I have not.
Kelly's mother didn't want to talk to me either.
No, you're making up things. That really happened?
Bertha, she's in Florida. I can say what I want.
Exactly. Plus, she's not going to hear this.
Yes.
So then my brother say it was okay. So we get married.
In Mexico?
In Mexico. Like how not for the church, but like the judge.
But yeah.
And then 3 days, I was coming back with him.
So, and you came all the way to Connecticut, correct?
And we stayed in Baja first, in California, where he have a sister. Then we came here.
Did you think she stopped halfway, Ken?
No, I don't know if she did. I don't know if they made multiple trips, to different places first, or
No.
they came straight to Connecticut. He had a place already lined up in Willamette.
Yeah.
Right.
He used to live in South Street.
On what street?
South
Street, yeah.
Yep.
64 South Street.
Okay.
That was my first
And
apartment.
then in the meantime, he continued working at the factories and whatnot.
He was working in egg
where was
farms.
your first job?
My first job was Price Corner Farms.
Price Quarter Farm, yeah. Yeah.
Like everybody worked there when they come here. Most of people worked there for the first time.
And you came over, you had your green card. You
And
came
then
over.
I have a passport at that time.
Mhm.
And then after that, I went to the eggs farms
Mhm.
to work in it. But I was like, oh my God, this is so hard. I was not used to it, to get those. What a great
Sorry.
times we had before. You get
Huevos.
whole boxes of eggs like that and
Right,
put it in
Bertha?
the box.
Right.
Now,
Hueves. Eggs.
huevos.
Well, same thing.
Just, Ken, stay with English, Ken.
Huevos.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 boxes, put it in a box.
Right.
But it was like 12 hours every day. It
Wow.
was so hard. I was like,
Did you have to size the eggs and everything?
No.
No, you weren't there? Okay, you're just moving from box to box.
No. That was not
Is
my
that
job.
is that the Malinsky egg?
No, they used to call Cough eggs
Cough
Oh,
Farm.
Cough,
farm.
Yep, yep.
I don't know if that's still around.
No, I don't
and
think
then
it is.
I think
So-
most of those farms are gone now. The mushroom farm's gone. That's gone.
Yeah.
I think the chickens are gone too, right?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, I think it's all gone.
Apparently.
So you worked there. Then eventually, you came. So at some point, you said, "I'm gonna." You got you became a naturalized citizen over years, because it's it's
Yeah.
not an overnight fix. There's a lot of work to do on your part,
Yep.
studying and all that good stuff. And is that when you decided that you were going to try to get into education?
No, that was before, because before I became a permanent resident.
Okay, gotcha.
And then as soon as I get that one, I get up my license to work in 1998. And then I start taking classes in school and a program that Joylin Albarracin, I think she still have that program.
Okay.
It's for the moms, and They teach you English and the GED.
Mm-hmm.
You know that
Yeah,
GED.
GED,
program.
yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
yep.
Yeah, so we have that class, and as soon as I get my GED diploma, she called somebody and said, "Hey, I have a mom. Are you have any opening in the school for her?" And they say, "Yes, just give it the application." And
And you've been there for 25 years.
yeah,
That's amazing. To me, it's amazing. I think it's a heck of a story, and it does tie really nice with Valentine's Day. That I still can't believe that you just wrote letters like that, and the next thing you know, bing, bang, boom.
yeah, it used to be like that before.
Yeah.
More romantic.
Yeah.
More romantic than now, like,
And then,
right?
then you get the family's permission.
I used to throw notes and tie them to rocks and throw them through Kelly's window.
Right.
Yes, that's how it worked for me and Kelly. I owned
And
a
then
friend of
what-
mine owned a
and
glass
then
company,
what happened?
so she got her a deal. I got her a deal getting the glasses fixed. all the time.
Exactly. Yeah. I was about to say that. How much money you spend fixing
No,
those
no.
windows?
My friend took care of it for me.
That's right.
She said, "Wow, you're a big spender, taking care of me like this, fixing some nut keeps throwing me, letters."
Letters that she can't read because it's ineligible.
You should just put it in a piece of paper. Don't put it on rocks. Like, do it now. Let's see what happened.
Yeah, well, I get that.
What are you getting for tomorrow for her?
She's getting me in all my love.
But you have that every day.
Right, come on.
This is,
Tomorrow
but
is
it's
a
extra
special.
sugar tomorrow.
We need something special,
Extra-
Ken.
Extra sugar.
Extra sugar
I got to figure it.
tomorrow.
I'll figure it out. I've got plenty
You
of
know,
time.
she
You
don't
need
even
something
have
wrapped
sugar
with
in her coffee. Why you gonna give her an extra
Right.
sugar?
God, she knows how you take your coffee. My God,
You know how much?
even I don't remember that.
How many years together already with Fulano, my Lord? 10 and
Right.
15, 25,
We want something with a ribbon and a bow on it, Ken.
Plus,
for
maybe-
your
Ribbon and a
dear
bow.
wife, for your
Okay.
dear wife.
maybe 5 more to go.
Nice.
No, for her. For me,
Oh, for you.
I'm going to be out of there.
To retire.
Still going to.
You're going to be out of there less 12%.
She's going to retire.
Now you're going to keep the ice business going on the side.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's is always going to be there. Because that's something that my husband love.
Now does
Eh.
he still work elsewhere, or is he just doing the ice?
No, he's just doing the ice.
That Lupe's got it made.
And now he's in Mexico now.
He's out of this weather. He's down in Mexico sunning himself.
Well, he's building a house.
Oh, retirement nest.
Exactly.
Very nice.
So he's
Good for you
working
guys.
hard over there. So he have like nothing in the house, but the kitchen is kind of, he can cook in there. Our room is all set, in bathroom, and they are working in the other part because it's a big house. 5 rooms,
Yeah.
4 bathrooms,
Wow.
dining,
5 bedrooms.
5 bedrooms.
You're gonna have a lot of relatives visit. You
Who
have children?
knows?
I didn't
Who
ask.
knows?
I
Who
mean,
knows?
You got a
He's-
daughter.
He's crazy.
Kelly
I
and
don't
I,
know.
myself.
Probably, why not?
That's what I
Sure.
say.
Yeah,
I have no
absolutely.
problem.
As soon as it's ready.
I mean, when
we
you're 90
should-
years old and you're still
I don't
cooking
know
those
if
rice
we're
and
gonna
beans.
take if we're gonna take any mushrooms in there, but
But
We're not going to take no mushrooms because he's taking the 12%.
it'll be outside.
With that,
he's a bad,
he-
he's a,
with
you ever
the-
see that show Seinfeld a long time ago? Bad Man. That's Mark Doyle.
You're going to have to go outside the compound, Ken. I don't know if you can handle that.
I'll be protected by Lupe.
see,
Unbelievable.
that
Plus,
is
I'm a very friendly guy. Most people don't want to fight with me.
No,
I
right.
laugh. I like to smile and have a good time. Right, Berta?
you're right. I remember
What do you remember?
the first time I met you. You remember that?
No.
I don't
That
remember
we are
yesterday.
that we are selling hot dogs.
Oh yeah, I bought some hot dogs from you. At the
And you
store.
remember what you say when I asked you if you want jalapenos and then
And I
you
said
hot-
no way.
You say no. I'm Mexican. I always
I didn't say no. I'm not Mexican.
I'm sure you did,
I
Ken.
have an
That's-
intolerance
it
to
was
spicy
like-
food.
Ay, oh my
I'm sure you
gosh.
said no, you're not Mexican.
No,
Ken.
I
I'm
remember
sure.
getting those hot dogs. I was starving. And I said, "We'll get you some hot dogs from
Oh.
Bertha." We went. Yeah, I remember that now.
You wave a hot dog under a Rhode Islander's nose. That's, that's what's going to happen. You guys
See,
can't
I
get
was
Was
over
that
like-
the first time I met you?
Yes, it was.
It's filling my belly.
I was a
It
little,
always filled my belly.
afraid to
That's a
come
long
to
time.
see you now when you face it. I don't want jalapenos.
You see how good I'm looking now, bro?
Yeah.
I lost a lot of
Exactly.
weight because I'm just eating rice every now and then.
Wait a minute. Look behind you, Ken.
See,
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
man, he's a bad man.
Oh.
What
bueno.
else you got, Dora? What's
Muy
going on
bueno.
with Paris going down the road for her? She's going to retire. She's building a little
she'll-
place down in Mexico.
She'll do very well. The Windham system takes care of their employees, so I have no problems.
Well, we're going to keep going.
We have to see that in writing.
Yeah.
Right?
Very good. Yeah, and I'll be a
Isn't it
lawyer.
right?
I'll be a
There
lawyer.
we
You didn't
go.
know I was a lawyer, did you?
No,
I pretend to be one. It doesn't.
you pretend.
As I said when we
You know
first
what?
started.
You know what I tell people? I don't let facts get in the way of a good story. So
That's
why
right.
should that be facts get in the way of a good legal case?
Yeah, yeah.
Right? We'll make up our own stuff. We're up against a mushroom.
Right. Well,
We'll win.
I think it was probably 30 years ago that, as I mentioned earlier, that we negotiated the first contract with the Para Union when they won their arbitration to become a union. So
So,
we've been working hard on those.
So tomorrow
those
you're going to
deals.
give over your crown. We're going to get another nice person because they're all nice people who've won
Yeah.
this award and have been honored that way. A lot of stress off your back from being the Cupid, Oh, I know.
No, I've
She's carrying
always.
this. She's wearing her
Her medal.
medal, which
Excellent.
weighs
This
heavy
is
on her.
always gonna be my
Yep, that's yours.
forever and ever. No, and that year to complete that year, I was para of the year in the
That's
high
right.
school.
You were Para of the Year in 2024 as well?
Yes,
That's right.
yes. They nominate people, and
Now, did
then
they give you a cash check, the Board of Ed, for that, or just a plaque? Yeah, I know what you mean, Berta.
I need you help when he.
Did it? When you get Para of the Year, what's another 10 grand in the budget to say, hey, the plaque is nice. The
No,
10,000
no, even
10,000 would have
Wow.
went a long way to finish that place in
No.
Mexico.
So
No, even a mushroom pizza.
let's
Not even a mushroom pizza.
let's make a note here that young Ken is looking forward to tax increases for the Board of Ed budget. Thank you, Ken. We appreciate your support to increase our budget.
I'm just
we're
saying.
very
I'm just
appreciative.
saying what the staff deserve.
This,
The staff deserves not just recognition, which is always nice of
wait.
course, but cash
Calm
awards-
down, Ken. Calm down.
Cash awards help, don't they, Berta?
How many cash awards
Of
did you give away when you
course.
were on the board, Ken?
I tried, but I didn't have the
I didn't say
votes.
try. How many did you
I
give
tried,
away?
but I didn't have the
You
votes.
didn't try. I was there for all those meetings. You never
You were the one
tried.
who voted no.
You never even tried. Unbelievable.
I think he tried.
He did not know.
Tell him, Berta.
I
I
think
believe
he
I did.
tried.
I know
He
I
I
did,
can see
Berta.
that.
He did
Look
not try.
look at his face. Look at
Honest
Look at
Ken,
his
like
face.
Abe
his
Lincoln.
eyes.
Right.
Look
Like
at
Abe
his
Lincoln.
eyes.
I wanted to go on the picket line with you guys, but that would really be,
They can't. They didn't pick it.
they were close to it. I told them not
They
to.
were close. You were
right,
told-
Berta? I asked your union, please don't.
Excuse
don't.
me. Make it.
Yeah.
Were you going to go on the line, or did you ask him not to go on the line?
I was going to go on the line, and then I
Unbelievable.
said to myself that'd be a wrong example for the students because
Let's
we
go-
put the
let's go
students
back to
first.
Cupid, Ken, 'cause
Go ahead, you go ahead, Mark. You go back to Cupid.
These make believe stories, just it's unbelievable,
Well, what do you got?
unbelievable. So I'm more interested in how, did you meet a lot of new people when you were Cupid? Have you spread the word of the joy of romantic with folks?
Of course,
Okay.
they need to know who I am, and they love me.
Uh huh.
So, like I was telling him, I love attention. So they give me attention.
That's good.
I have a lot of friends. Some students,
Yeah.
they are like, we're starting to work together, and then, but why? How you know my mom? I say,
And that scares them, I bet, when they know
yes,
you. Oh, yeah, it does.
yes. And I say, I know a lot of people in town. You know how many years working in the school, how many years living in
generations
this
of kids out
town. Yeah, it's like, but no. It's like, don't be afraid that whatever happening here, I'm going to go and tell your mother just because she's my friend on Facebook or things like that. No. It's like, whatever happened in Vegas, stay in Vegas. Woo! Whoa!
Bertha,
That's,
want to go to
well,
Vegas? Come on.
Wow.
Come on.
Let's see,
Let's
see a budget.
What's that?
Let's see
Budget.
budget.
About the Board of Ed budget?
No,
Let's
your
see
budget.
if we have enough.
We have enough.
We have-
The thing is to pry it out of him so they don't take care of
Calm
themselves
down, Ken,
with
calm
new
down.
desk and furniture and fancy
Calm
offices.
down. We don't
they
have
should put it in
anything.
your pockets.
The Board of Ed gets nothing out of this, Ken. We
Oh,
don't,
I don't know about that.
I know about that. So speaking of new, how do you like the renovation at this new high school? Is
Oh
it
my
pleasant?
gosh, I love it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Love
I
it.
appreciated working on that
you,
project.
You just gave away money. Can we let the poor woman talk?
She's
Ken?
speaking.
So how's the new school working?
It's gorgeous. It's like I started there when that school was very old and everything, and to see all the change, it's amazing. I know construction costs a lot of money,
Yep.
and,
Yeah,
and they did a
112 million.
wonderful job with the school. Yes.
It was 112 million, but
So,
a lot of that went to the infrastructure, not the, not the shine and the sparkle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
so are the kids enjoying it? Do you think the kids are doing better?
I think they doing better.
Good.
Is there more pride? I would think. Like when the middle school opened, it was such pride that things
Yeah,
lifted.
it was gorgeous when they did at school too. But now it's like sometimes we have like some kind of
Meetings.
meetings and then we go there and I see how the middle school is now. It's like they don't take a good care,
Well,
but the students in there are more,
rambunctious. Let's say.
little ones.
Yeah.
In high school, it's more young adults. They should know how to take care of things.
They should, yeah.
And appreciate. We still have a few. They don't even take control that they go on garbage, leaving here the garbage here and there.
Yeah.
But
Well, sometimes adult children need to have that conversation happen with them as well.
yeah,
But I know the staff is, I think, very grateful because they're working in a beautiful environment.
yes,
Something to have pride in. That motivates you to want to do that little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
But, Para of the Year 2024, I just was informed that you were also like the top Tupperware person in the state. Is that all the stuff?
Not the
that's so-
top person in the state, but it's, that is not true. But it's something that I do, and I love
How
to
do you
do
have the
that.
time?
Well, I have. When you want to do something, you find the time,
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
right?
Exactly.
They have 24 hours. Every single day have 24 hours.
Yep,
You decide how to spend it or how to waste it.
that's true. How to waste it is
So-
what they do a lot. No.
Take it easy, young Ken.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Well, let's give
Well,
him a break.
Let's
Let
give
him-
him a break.
let's
All
give
right,
him
let's
a
show him a little
break.
love. It is
gonna
Valentine's
have-
week.
Yes.
We love you, Mark. You know.
You remember, mushrooms are one of my favorites.
That's right.
For real. You
Yep.
can make
I love mushrooms,
quesadillas
too.
with mushrooms, and it's the best. So, yeah. I do Tupperware. I do a lot of things. I love to cook,
Yeah.
We love to cook. That's one of my favorite things to do in the wintertime because
Me too. I love cooking and
And-
love eating.
in the summertime I don't have a lot of time to cook because the ice cream.
Right, you're busy on the truck.
Berta, I'm going to give you this.
Wow.
It's for those who are not here, it's a nice box of chocolates, nice heart shaped box. Because Berta is one of my loves. She's one of my girlfriends. She can make the best.
Arroz con gandules.
You better believe it.
Right.
And we were so proud of you for being Power of the Year. We were so proud of you for 2024 to be
Wow.
our Cupid and represent Windham the way you did. Without a doubt, you are a perfect representation of what Windham is about. Coming in, get your documentation, get your education, helping the rest of the community, running a business. I mean, you can't ask for a better person to exemplify what Windham is all about. I really mean that.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Thank you so much.
Excellent. Enjoy the chocolates.
Yes. My favorite.
So we're going to say goodbye to Berta in a few minutes. And we're going to, I think next week, Mark, correct me
Next
if I'm
week,
wrong.
it'll be members of the Dollars for Scholars Board of Directors will be with us.
Okay, so it's not the Norwich team next week.
Oh, well, Ken, you might be right. I think you are.
I don't want to be double booked.
We will double check.
Double check. So
As the-
either way, we're going to have some exciting
We'll
guests.
have
on.
people next week, one way or
We'll
the
have
other.
somebody next week. And then down the road, we have lined up, Windham High School is doing their first ever Hall of Fame induction. And that ought to be pretty exciting with some older members of the athletic community joining us for a conversation.
Yeah.
We got a bunch of guests lined up. If you ever want to be a guest, get in touch with Mark or myself. of the radio station, and we'd love to hear your story. As long as it's positive, as long as it's Windham, we'll get you here.
Yeah, you're right. Next week is the Norwich, and then the end of the month, the 27th, is the Dawson Scholars Board.
The Norwich Sea Unicorns.
Right.
And now they play in Norwich, of course, but the gentleman who's been their general manager for the last couple of years, actually his third year now, lives here, right here in Windham with the local Eastern. He lives in Windham. And back-to-back championships, and this could be their final season. We'll see what happens. But I want to thank everyone who listened today. A great thank you to my partner, Mark Doyle, who does a heck of a job for our community all the way around, and to my friend and girlfriend,
Yep.
Thank
Bertha
you. Thank
Hernandez.
you for having me.
Right, and personal chef.
And my personal chef. I wish.
Play us out.